What's up, guys? It's the Dual Factory once again with another video. This time it's going to be a deck profile of Pendulum Magicians. Like I said in the last video, I think this is the best deck of the format, and after the most current UDS where it took 13 of the top 32 spots, I really think that it sticks to the fact that this is the best deck of the format, especially now that we have 3 Wavering Eyes and whatnot. So I wanted to go ahead and show you what I've been playing for it. Obviously it's going to change throughout the format because it's still relatively new, so we're still kind of learning the builds. But this is what I got so far, so I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys. So to start off, we're playing 3 Astrograph Sorcerer. I think this is the 3 of now because we have Wavering Eyes. And for those of you who don't know, with this card, if you search it off Wavering Eyes, after Wavering Eyes resolves, you can activate this card because cards were destroyed. Plus, there's a cool play that I'll show you guys in another video where you... where this and Wavering Eyes gives you Galaxy Tomahawk and you end with Guy Saber and Deco Talker, and I'll show you how to do that in another video. But I think it's a solid 3 of in this deck for right now. For the non-magicians, we play 3 Skullcrobat Joker. It's the best normal summon in the deck. It searches almost your entire deck, minus Astrograph Sorcerer and your hand traps. And it's also searchable through Pensork. I mean, also with Purple Poison Magician, it's an out the masterpiece, like... It's everything you want in a normal summon. And it's the best normal summon in the deck. And then we're only playing 1 Pendulum Sork. This can be searched off of Duelist Alliance and can also be searched through Joker. But we mainly play it for the option of having it being able to activate the effect of Double Irish Magician turn 1, because you can't activate its scale effect turn 1. So that's literally the only reason we play it, and the only search targets for Pen Sork are the Joker, but you only need the 1 pop. And then on to the Magicians. You play 3 of the best Magician, Wisdom Eye. This plus any other Magician is any scale in your deck. Point blank. And I love the fact that we have it at 3. It's such a good card. And then you can also... It generates a lot of advantage for you. 1 Oath Dragon Magician. It's really good now during Linked format, because you're going to add the Magicians back to your hand, so it doesn't restrict you from only being able to summon so many from the extra deck. So 1 of him. For the new Magicians... 3 Double Iris. This is the 8 skill that whenever you pop it, it adds any Pendulum Graph in your deck, so it adds Start Pendulum Graph or Time Pendulum Graph, which makes this card really good. But the problem is you can't activate you can't use its Pendulum effect turn 1 to pop itself, so you can't use itself to trigger it off turn 1. So you got to find other ways to do it. But this deck has plenty of ways to do it. 3 Purple Poison. It's the best 1 scale in the deck, and it outs a lot of cards and a lot of problem cards. Like, for example, when it's destroying, it destroys face-up cards. So if you had to, you can ram it into a bigger monster to out an anti-spell. You can use it to top your opponent's scales. You can use it to out their diagrams. Like, it has a lot of uses in the deck. Plus, it boosts your Skullcrobat Joker up to 3,000, so you can run it for Masterpiece. This is just new recently, but I am playing 3 Black Fang. I wasn't playing 3 at first, but now I am. Simply the fact is it revives Dark Spellcasters, and you can revive your big Synchro monsters too, so that's a really cool effect, and it's an 8 scale. I'm also playing Desire, so you kind of want to play the additional. And then I do play 1 White Wing. I am playing Zark in my deck because I like Zark as a card, but the big reason to play this is it's an additional tuner you can summon, so just keep that in mind. And then I also play 3 Harmonizing Magician. This card's great. It tutors out a Magician from your deck. And it's an instant level 8 Synchro or rank 4. This also gives you access, for people who are playing it, it gives you access to Beals. So keep that in mind too. That's a really cool interaction with it. And then I'm not playing Apex Evian. I think that card's terrible, to be perfectly honest. So we go on to the hand traps, which is 3 Ash Blossom. I think it's mandatory to play 3 right now. I really do, especially if you're playing Magician Pendulum, because the mirror match I think now is going to be so prevalent. This is your damage juggler. It outs Wavering Eyes. And I feel like it's a necessary 3 of. And then the God card, Maxi. That's it for the monsters. On to the spells. 3 Duelist Alliance. It tutors out so much in your deck. Like, you can tutor out Pensork. If you play Luster, you can tutor out Luster. Tutors out all the Pendulum Grass and tutors out Iris Magician. So, right off the bat, it gives you access to almost half your deck. And it's a solid card. A lot of people only play 2 because it's once per turn, but I think it's powerful enough and it warrants playing 3. Fresh off the ban list, 3 Wavering Eyes. So, if you guys actually watch Jeff Jones' deck profile, he said it best. This card's actually terrible. But because the mirror match is so prevalent and because it's so powerful in the mirror, you're almost forced to play 3. And that's why I'm also playing 3 Astrograph Sorcerer, because since I'm being forced to play a 3 of that I don't really want to play, I want to get the most benefit out of it, so playing Astrograph gets you there. So 3 of that, but I think this, honestly, this is the reason this deck went back. This is the reason this deck is the best deck right now. Even though this card's terrible against everything else in the mirror match, it's God. 2-Pot Desires, a lot of people say in this deck you should play 3. But drawing Desires off Desires is honestly terrible, and I don't want to be caught in that situation. Plus, it's a hard once per turn. So there's that. The 1 Pin Call. I think you only need to play 1. If this card gets Ash, you lose the game. Like, you just flat out lose the game. But since it has Pendulum in the name, it's necessary to play the 1 of the Search Shelf Duelist Alliance. 1-star Pendulum Graph. It generates a lot of advantage, but I don't think you need any more than just 1. And then, like, if you banish it off Desires, it's not the end of the world. Not like this card. This card's made. I thought this is what makes the actual Pendulum Magician engine really good, is the Time Pendulum Graph. It's the scrap dragon of the deck, plus if it doesn't destroy 2 cards, you get to send any random card on the field to the graveyard, and it doesn't target, so the card's it's lovely. And that's it for the main deck. On to the extra. You already know, Bay is flawless. Like I said, I am playing Zark, Big Dick Johnson, whatever you want to call him. I really like this card. Plus, it's really hard for a lot of decks to deal with it, especially when you drop it, and you can drop it so easily, so I figure it's a solid 1-of to play. The Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, it's a Raigeki on summon, and you can push for a lot of damage with it. Enlightenment Paladin, because it adds Wavering Eyes back to your hands. Ignis to Promisant, because it's the best Pendulum Synchro. Psyframe Lord Omega. This one's really obvious because with the link mechanic, you can get it has a cheeky way of just playing around it. Plus, you can also put your Banished Magician back, so you can summon Zark. Trapeze Magician, OTKs for days. Another cheeky card, Supreme King Dragon, Dark Rebellion. There's a lot of OTKs you can do with this too. Dweller for True Draco. I was only playing 1 at first, but now I'm playing 2 because it's absolutely necessary. It tutors out almost your entire deck. Plus, it also sets up Zark really easy too, so you gotta play. And I feel like 2 is mandatory. 1 Utopia Lightning outs really problematic monsters such as Masterpiece. Not only Masterpiece, but also outs Blue Eyes Chaos Max and cards that the Diamond Crag King I was playing in the last profile couldn't. And then I play the 1 Tornado Dragon because it's a good generic rank 4. And then for 2 Link monsters, I play Deco Talker and I play Proxy Dragon. So that because it opens extra spots in your field so you can summon monsters from your extra deck more easily. I was playing the Tomahawk combo where you play Guy Saber, but I've cut it since. But I'm still going to show you guys that play. And that was my Pendulum Magician deck profile, guys. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you want to see in the channel in terms of deck profiles or matches. And I am bringing you guys a Spiral deck profile. My buddy Andrew plays Spiral, so I'll show you one pre-Circuit Breaker. But that won't be till at least Thursday at the soonest, Friday at the latest. Like I said, always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Later.